It's Friday night, and veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the points.
You love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
The kick out to Warren. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, just working on extending that range, T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Now here's Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Back to Paul. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
Well, the way Paul measures up those deep shots when he has time, accuracy. Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now here's Booker. The wide open look for Durant. A three-pointer, no good. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA that can be this good.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And the rejection by Zubac. Morris outside. The pass to George. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. And George with the stuff.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Phoenix leading by 4.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Here's George. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Pass to Paul. Over Westbrook. Booker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Booker the pass to Ayton. Makes it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 9. Westbrook surveying the D. George passes to Leonard. Shoots over KD. Leonard no luck. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Warren. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Booker. Driving in. And the dunk by Booker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's George. Jacks up a three. The rebound by KD. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball passes to Ayton. Morris finds Leonard. Now here's Zubats. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Ball from deep three-point land. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. They lead by 9. We'll get...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Now let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. 4 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Misses off the right iron. Suns leading by 9.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's George. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker finds Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Westbrook. Shoots over Warren. Zubats the pass to George. Pulls up. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
The kick out to Warren. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Leonard. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Warren off the left rim and out. Clippers trail by 10. From past the arc. Kept alive. Outside Westbrook. Finish now to George.
2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 13. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. George against Booker. Leonard with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. Paul with the ball. Outside for Durant. Outside Warren. Dishes to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Morris outside. Booker against George. Over Booker. George, no good. Suns leading by 10. Paul kicks to Booker. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And the dunk by Zubac.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Outside Warren. Got it off in time. And that concludes the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now to
24. The Clippers, 16.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Ross. Great D that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 8. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest stages.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Westbrook up top. A fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
Okogie, the pass to Ross. Payne up top. He's covered by Westbrook to the left wing. For 3, Okogie drills it from outside. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Payne. Lets it go with the 3. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
LA ball.
Clippers trail by 12. Here's Westbrook outside. George. Outside Leonard. That's tipped. They recover it. Zubac, that's good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Baisley. Kicks it to Ross. A 3 ball. Over to the left wing. Payne gets a wide open look. Here's Landale. And the rejection by Zubac. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
George looking around, trying to break that ice-cold streak.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And the Suns miss again. Clippers trail by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Leonard from three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 8. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Westbrook dishes to George. All alone. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 6.
Yeah, Paul George, too nice from that distance. Just gets up there with confidence and knocks that one down.
Now Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Ross. He takes it in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Suns shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Over KD. Outside for George. Down low and taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the jam by Ross.
The great instincts of Paul there, solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Westbrook. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. George, no good. Suns leading by 12. Launches it. Paul's shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Westbrook. There's the pass to Zubac. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Out to Morris. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Paul against Westbrook. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side Westbrook. Inside. No good from Zubac. Suns leading by 13. Booker with no one around gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And George kicks to Leonard. Driving the lane. Pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Passes it to KD. From deep three-point range. Fires the three. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Westbrook passes to Zubats. Back to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. It's George on the wing. Westbrook finds George. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For the three. And KD the bucket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 17.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And there's the pass to Morris. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. No coverage that time.
That's why you want a guy like Paul George on the floor. Get him the ball. He has great clock awareness and no panic.
Pass to Booker. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving us.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Left side Durant. And a deep three from Booker. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's George on the wing from the arc. Leaps for it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And here is Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get this contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Over in the corner, Warren. Here's KD, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Prince. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now, here's Warren. After Taurean Prince's miss, Paul passes to Warren. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton wide open. And the three off target.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After Taurean Prince's miss, Ayton finds KD. Paul right side. And then Durant with the jam.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now here's Towns. Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Paul dishes to Ayton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Out to Conley, out to the wing. Pass to Towns, over Paul. And Towns gets it to go. And that'll tie this game up.
You know, the fact that Towns can step out and shoot with accuracy means he doesn't always have to score inside.
Booker outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Remaining in the first.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Ball against Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Warren against Prince. Ayton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Warren. Booker in the corner. To stop the run. Warren, good.
Warren showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Paul kicks to Booker. KD, that's for 2. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Towns throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. At the tip, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 6.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Buries it from three-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And they recover it. Goes back up, kicks it out to Booker, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And here is Conley after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Shoots the 3. The kick out to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 9.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Towns. Outside Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
On defense, the Timberwolves, they lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. That one good for 2.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Outside, Towns. To the inside. Out to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's tipped. Durant with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And the first one drops. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Conley for 3. Gobert the pass to Prince. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
That ties the game. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Left side, Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Paul with the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Prince kicks to Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
They grab their own miss. Outside, KD. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Paul. And he beat. All right, David, thank you. Instead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paying out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Paisley in at the 4. The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's a Kogi, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, you know, this is just too easy for a Kogi. I mean, the defense cannot afford to let him get deep, established positioning.
Here's Noel. Goes up on the high post. Goes back up. Here's McDaniels. And the 3 ball is good. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns leading. And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Deep 2 from Ross. Passes to Payne. Lock at 6. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Noel. Back to Anderson. Here's McDaniels. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's a Kogi. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Alexander Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. And for the Suns, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Here's Reed. Fires the three. Payne grabs the board. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Landale. Phoenix no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Anderson with the drive. To the paint. Reed finds McDaniel. For 3. It's deflected, and he recovers it. 1:56 left to play in the third. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Okogie. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Okogie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Reed the pass to McDaniels. Anderson outside. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anderson. Here's Noel. No good on the 3. Payne looking around. Down low. Landale.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Baisley. Three-pointer. Pass to Landale. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got a clear path. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. The shot's good from Baisley. And the Suns lead by 13.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Toke. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. Shot from the top of the key. A shot by Paul, no good. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
A drive by Paul comes up empty down low. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Towns. That one goes. Count it.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for him, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
A 3 from Warren, stolen by Conley. KD against Towns. There's the dish to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Suns leading by 7. Paul right side. It's stolen by Gobert, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley the pass to Edwards. And there's the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. KD on the wing. Lets it go from deep. A shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Conley dishes to Prince. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding positions. He wasn't set.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball against Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 6.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
And stolen by Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. 46 seconds left in the game. Durant kicks to Booker. Takes the 3.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Prince in the corner. Paul with the steal. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The offensive rebound. Towns wide open. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Paul with the ball. So the Suns win it. It was a thing. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the best kid.
production to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Shot clock at 5. George, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Leonard on the wing. Up top, Morris. The 3, Westbrook. George with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by George.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Now here's Westbrook. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Over Morris. Another miss by Minnesota. Edwards against George. Conley with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The 3, George. Leonard on the wing. Morris passes to George. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Wide open. That one rolls around and rims out. The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this ability of Karl-Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Here's George. Pass to Leonard. Launches it. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Now here's Edwards. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Edwards with it. The 3 is up. Conley passes to Edwards. No good with the triple. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Gobert passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
George, left side. 36 seconds left in the first. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
It's George on the wing. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Can't connect from short range. Here's Edwards. Conley finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Misses from short range. There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The scores. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Tipped away. Second chance shot. The kick out to Conley. The 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so here are the Clippers. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now here's Towns. Leonard pulls down the board. Pass to Towns. And here's McDaniels. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns with the ball. Leonard defending. That's good from Towns on the assist by Edwards. Towns has got 9 points.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Top of the key. Shot by Leonard, no good for Minnesota. They've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
That's good from George. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
George with a steal. Here's Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Daniels. Here's Gobert. Towns passes to Conley. Towns with the ball. McDaniels finds Conley. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Now here's Leonard. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Well, there's a comfortability for Kawhi Leonard in the mid-range. Boy, he can catch his rhythm right there.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. McDaniels passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Leonard from 7 feet away. And the play by George as he finishes it off for 2. George has got 9.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Morris. Down low. Here's Leonard. Here's Westbrook. Morris outside. Pass to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. They get it again. Tries yet again. He can't get that one to fall. The Timberwolves trail. And Edwards, here we go. Rejected by Westbrook.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
That's good from George.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Leonard. Westbrook finds George. Now here's Morris. Covered by Towns. Now here's Leonard. Westbrook left side. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. Thanks, Allie. After the...
Your Clippers, 18. The Timberwolves, 12.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Leonard. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
George outside. Over Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's McDaniels on the wing. Edwards with it. Conley passes to Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Clippers in the lead. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Conley uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got his first bucket in this one. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. The shot's good. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Morris.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Count the basket.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Leonard outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morris for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing. 4 on the clock. Over Conley. And too long on the shot. Pass to Towns. He gets it up. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers ahead. They lead by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Towns a screen on George. Edwards a pass to Towns. He gets it in there. Towns has got 19 points.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Cat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Now here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Zubats. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Leonard against McDaniels. That one's good for 2. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Pass to Edwards. McDaniels against Leonard. Looking to get back on track. McDaniels, that's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. George outside. The kick out to Morris. Over Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough. You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Morris. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against George. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Puts up a 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. There's the block. Conley against Westbrook. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. In transition. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Shoots. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Here's Leonard. Zubac. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns passes to Conley. It's good. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
George outside. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the break.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's George. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Conley passes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. He stops. He pops. Here's Morris. It's off. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Here's Edwards. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Towns. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Pulled everything. The officials want to review it. And they're calling for a review of the last-second shot. If they overturn the basket, they'd get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one's over.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
To the best kid.
exciting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. 2 on the clock, and here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Booker, and it's Paul top the key. The kick out to Warren. George against Warren from outside the arc. Outside Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Outside Westbrook. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now here's Paul. KD on the wing. Back to Paul. To the middle. Stolen by Zubac. And here's Westbrook from the arc. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And you hope that this inspires the offense. The game is about putting it in the basket, and that first bucket took a while.
KD against Morris. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Outside Durant, pass to Paul. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. A 3.
And for Westbrook, it's all about staying engaged on defense, using that athleticism and length to pester shooting.
Now Leonard. After T.J. Warren's three-pointer that didn't go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside Durant. Warren against Leonard. Warren kicks to KD. Here he goes. And the layup falls.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. The turnaround jumper. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Warren on the wing. There's the 3. A shot off that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. And here is Paul. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns miss again. Clippers leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the anticipation there from Westbrook? Sees the play develop and gets in perfect position for the catch. And then, of course, those hops.
Zubac the pass to George. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here George for three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Outside, KD. Warren on the wing. Back to KD. To end the run, driving inside.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
In the corner, George with it. And a miss there on the triple. Paul kicks to Booker. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. He's off on that one. Here's George. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 5 points so far. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Are halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside, George. Over Booker. Second chance shot. Takes it out to Leonard. Shoots. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that depth. It will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Paul, no one around him. Ayton. And the rejection by Zubac. Warren the pass to Paul. The 3 from KD. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
On the clock. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Back to Leonard. With the shot. Another miss by Leonard.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Warren the pass to KD. Back to Warren. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Ayton dishes to Durant. Outside Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the swing roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
The game now all-time. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Here's Leonard. He's got 5. A shot by George, wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
And here's Booker from the arc. Paul George grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They need this one. And the layup is up and in. George has got 7 points.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Here's Ayton. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Durant feeling it out a bit. They get the rebound. Outside Warren. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. KD finds Booker. Back to KD. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, George. Three seconds left. Here's Leonard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bother shooters.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell. Batum is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in for Durant. Okogie comes in for T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Payne up top. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Gordon. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Highland misses. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change. Landale's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns. Jock Landale.
So it's the Clippers now. Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. And again, no good by the Clippers. Payne kicks to Ross. Here's Baisley, defended by Batum, and the pass to Landale. Payne in the post. Down low for the lead. Landale misses. The Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Highland. Right side, Gordon. To the paint. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Payne. D right on him. Here's Baisley, and he banks in the layup. Baisley's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's Gordon with the three. That shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Okogie, the pass to Baisley. Here's Okogie over Gordon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Ross. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good on the shot. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Highland. Hands it from downtown. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Payne kicks to Ross. This is it to Baisley. To the wing on the left. The pass to Landale. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers. The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Highland. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns trail by 5. Outside Warren. Got a piece of it. Powell with it. Now defended by Warren. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Paul with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Warren. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Love the confidence from Warren on the catch and shoot. Coaches don't want to see their players hesitate.
1 second left. Highland, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
Are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show...
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Durant, the pass to Paul. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Again, the Clippers.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
Paul passes to Durant. Ayton a screen on Leonard. Paul kicks to Ayton. Beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Leonard against Durant. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here's Westbrook. The 3 from George. And he stays with it. Here's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Stolen by George. Now Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Outside for George. Lock at 6. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Warren. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Now here's Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Zubac kicks to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The 3. And it's George again missing. Suns trail by 8. The kick out to Warren. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, George. Defended by Booker. Here's Leonard. He gets that one. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Booker left side. Puts up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Leonard. Goes up to the stripe, and he gives the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ball passes to Booker. Durant dishes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
Here's George. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Goes up at the stripe. Shot, high post. Good D by Booker. Ball finds Warren. Down low. For 3, Booker. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Probably. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
To the best kid in the hall.
Hello out there, and get ready for it. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Paul passes to Durant. There's the triple. Buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Minnesota with the ball. Left side, Edwards. Here's Towns. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Durant.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Prince. He's covered by Warren. Here's Towns. Stolen by Ayton. Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Now Ayton. Outside Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Paul for 3. Durant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Conley passes to Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
It's both from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Durant. From behind the arc. Ayton passes to Booker. Here's Durant. Suns keep it alive. For three, Warren drains the triple.
Well, just working on extending that range. TJ Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Prince. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gobert against Paul. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Paul. Right side Booker. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Now here's Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. From about 19, and it's Phoenix with another.
Well, that's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
The Timberwolves trail. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Warren. Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. They get it back. Now Paul beyond the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Prince. Gobert inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with TJ Warren. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Shot clock at 2. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Warren. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Paul. Goes back up. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. Up and over Conley. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota in the lead.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
He drops it from range.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Durant. Back to Paul. Warren against Edwards. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Durant. Lets the three fly. Edwards pulls it in. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Here's Durant from the top of the key. He buries it. Durant's got 6 points.
That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Oh, Durant with a steal. Paul with it. Towns covering. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Conley with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Paul. A minute 50 left in the first half. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Booker against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Prince. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. From the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Paul passes to Warren. Back to Paul. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Warren on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn, a blanket, and a pillow, and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Gobert. Oh, they need this.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. For 3. The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
23. The Suns, 25.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Baisley, Okogie on the wing. Here's Ross. Oh, and Reed with a block. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Oh, ripped away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Ross. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Baisley. Shoots over Anderson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Ball stolen. Here's Baisley. Anderson covers. The offensive rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Outside Ross. From downtown, drills it from deep. Ross has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Reed, a screen on Payne. Noel, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Ross can't get it to go.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Landale. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Payne, pass to Ross. Puts it up from the high post. Unable to get that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. For the lead. Pass to Reed. Back to Daniels. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now here's Ross. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Minnesota with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Payne outside. Counted from distance.
Payne gets the hot pass and drills his shot. That was automatic.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Anderson. Back to Alexander Walker. Wide open look. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Outside Payne, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Anderson. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Landale. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside Payne. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reed.
Campaign just a grinder, and he has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league Now he's back, he's confident, he's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
The Suns making a switch here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Warren's checked in for Okogie. And it's Booker in for Ross. Anderson for three.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Minnesota. And right after this, And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Now here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And so Towns nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Towns against Durant. Back to Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Towns has got room. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Durant. Suns keep it alive. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Another shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Towns. Guarded by Durant. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Outside Durant. Booker for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Gobert. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year. And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Outside Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. The putback. And he can't get that one. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Conley against Paul. The shot by Conley, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Aiden. Paul with it. And here's Warren. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Brent. The kick out to Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Now here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The drive by Paul. Warren, the pass to Durant.
Yes! Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Edwards.
Count it! And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Pass to Booker from deep. And Conley grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. He's off from 3. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Yeah, just blown away. Absolutely as close.
To the best kid in the hall.
great about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. The kick out to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. One-on-one fast break. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside, George. It's stolen by Edwards. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Conley. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Here is Conley. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. He said one of the challenges they face in this matchup is the shot blockers. He said we've got to use pump fakes and get their guys up in the air. Anything that helps us convert close-in looks, or at the very least, get to the line. Kevin?
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Little turnaround. The Clippers grab the miss.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Los Angeles with another miss for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Edwards. And the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Leonard. Going inside, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Outside, George. Outside, Westbrook. Towns with the steal. Got a piece of it. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Westbrook passes to George. Launches a 3. They get it again. Here's Zubats. The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. George, that's a 2-pointer. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Check out Russell utilizing his range and making the most of that look.
Passes it to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Over Westbrook. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 5 now.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McDaniels. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. And George kicks to Leonard. Lob pass to George. Dives for it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the Timberwolves. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 4. It's stolen by Edwards. Now the pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. Out to the wing. For the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here in the 2nd quarter with a little over a minute gone. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket.
Once a weakness, Leonard's 3-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Stolen by George. Pass to Leonard. Now Zubac. Zubac, a screen on Edwards. Leonard inside. Edwards defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Now here is Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards passes to Gobert. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. The Clippers in the lead. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Leonard with the bucket.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Outside Conley. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered by Leonard. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Oh, Moore's in position. That one misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns kicks to Gobert. Out to Conley. Will it go? Drills it from outside. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Oh, here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Conley against Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The tray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Westbrook. Towns with the defensive effort.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Back to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Conley's got 8 points.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
On the wing, Morris. George against Conley. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. George dishes to Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense.
Thank you, David. And we'll be
22, the Clippers. 19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Here's George, and then George with the jam.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
Gia, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrating an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
So it's the Clippers now, after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Westbrook. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley the pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Left side, Edwards. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
A rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards kicks to Towns from past the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Minnesota leading by 4. Now here's Conley. He's got 8. Here's Edwards. Now the dish to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Another shot. And it's good. 2 points. Leonard's got 9 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Conley dishes to Towns. Back to Conley. From downtown, it's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here is Edwards after the Clippers pick up 2. Conley for 3. Morris with the rebound. The Clippers trail. George looking around. Outside Leonard. Outside for George for the lead. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Capable of flat out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. And he drives in. Outside for George. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Clippers lead by 1. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Good on the triple.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
To the paint, it's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley feeling it out. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George out to the right wing. And here is Zubats. Jacks up a 3. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Towns for 3. Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And the basket is good. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's Westbrook. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Over Conley. And it's George missing. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Towns finds Gobert. Conley inside the line. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
George, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good on the 3.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
George dishes to Westbrook. Zubac trying to break loose. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Edwards. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And now the fast break. George with the ball. A 3 from Morris. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Clippers?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Clippers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Conley with it. Westbrook picks him up. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Conley to end the cold streak. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, wow!
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Leonard has it in the corner. The double clutch, and it's good on the way in.
I love how Kawhi gets to his spots. He won't let the defense throw him off.
Conley with the 3. That's good.
And from beyond the arc, he puts us.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.